Alright, we should be good. I think the only thing that should be working is the mic and hopefully the music that I'm about to play when we do get started on a tier list. So yeah, this is an unusual stream that I'm gonna be doing. Usually I play games when I go live, but this time I'm going to be doing a tier list since, I thought, why not do this one last live stream before I, go out of town for potentially half a month. So yeah, we're live and we're all good. Yo, what's going on, peeps? It's your boys, I Gamer here, back with another live stream on the channel where today we are going to be doing a Dragon Ball tier list. Like, we're not just like a Dragon Ball tier list, we're going to be ranking every single Dragon Ball character from every universe, that being OG Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, GT, Daima, and all that stuff. Well, except for the manga, and potentially wherever these characters are from, so yeah. So yeah, this is my first time doing a tier list, and who knows, I might actually make this, I might actually do this as a series. I could do. I think when I come back, when I come back to YouTube, I might consider doing like a Naruto tier list, potentially a Demon Slayer tier list, and all that good stuff. So yeah, before we begin, I'm gonna say hi. I'm gonna say hi to a few people in chat. Also, what's good, M Brown, Odd Boy, and Lucky J, also known as Jeff. How you been doing? I haven't seen you in a while. When we get to the more current era characters, I do kind of want to rate MUI. Oh yeah, true. You still can't get over her. You still can't get over the people who are tripping on the Rise of the Beast ratings, like 2.8. Exactly. Like, people do be hating on Transformers movies for real. First time, yeah, I already read that. Max Ruby tier list boy. Yeah, no. That would be kind of torture to do it. Ruby alone was hard to watch. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, I think I'm all caught up in chat. So, yeah, without further ado. And, oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, I just realized. Yes, this is unusual that I have my face cam on because I figured I would want you guys to see my reaction to this because it wouldn't make sense for my PNG tuber to just, be there and all that stuff. So, yeah. Now, it is time to bring in the music. All I know is that Gohan and Goku Black have to be on top, by the way, and do a good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Some of the characters are in Dragon Ball Legends right now. We have to get Metacooler. Oh, yeah. I'm still grinding on Chrono Crystal so I can get Metacooler. I want to see how good. I want to see how good he is on that tier list. So, yeah, without further ado, for real this time, we're going to bring in the music and get started. Okay, so starting off, we have. Well, first off, I'm gonna start off with the characters that I'm actually, that I actually like, that I actually like versus the characters that I don't like, that I either don't know, despise, or just hate in general. What? That's like any characters that I don't know or are unfamiliar with or haven't even grew up on, then I would just skip. So yeah, starting with Goku, we already know where he's going. He's going on. Yeah, no, he's going on S tier. He's the GOAT. 4 days until you see the 1990 TMNT in theaters. Yeah, that's also true. Okay. Bulma. Let's see. Where would I put you? Yeah, B tier. B tier, I think. Yeah. Also, welcome to Deborah. Music is too loud. Okay, maybe I'll just turn it down, or maybe it's my mic. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. How's that? Is everything good? It should be good now, right? I turned the music down a little, just a little bit. Yeah, feel free to let me know. Okay. I'm gonna skip you since this really doesn't. He doesn't really have that much screen time. I don't even think. I forgot where he's from, to be honest. Okay. Okay, then you got the turtle, Master Roshi's turtle. I forgot its name, but I think I'll give you probably D tier. I don't know. I'm gonna skip him since I don't even know where he's from. Alright, you got Master Roshi himself. Yeah, I might give you a B tier. He's actually a go-to character or whatever. And then you got the Nimbus Cloud, which is not even a character when you think about, or maybe it is. I don't know. C tier. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna give it. Oolong is going on D tier despite the Bulma harassment that he's been getting. Also, you just found out. Your theater sells both beer and wine. How's that even legal? Yeah, I don't even know how that's legal, to be honest. I don't know. Okay, then you got Puar, which I'll give you D. I'll give you D. It's not the it's not the worst character, but it isn't the best either. So. Yeah. Same with Yamcha. He's not. A lot of people hate Yamcha, but he's not. In my opinion, he's not as bad as everyone says that he is. So he's going on D tier as well. I'm gonna come back to Chi-Chi because I have a lot to say to Chi-Chi. I hate Chi-Chi for a reason. I don't like her. I don't. I hate Chi-Chi. There's a lot of stuff I want to say about her, but I'm gonna come back to the characters I hate. I'm gonna come back to them. So, yeah. All right. Then you got Yax came. I'm gonna also give him. Let's see. I'm gonna give him a D tier as well. There could have been more with his character. There could have been more. But the last thing one is a drunk person going off in the movie screening. It'll be like Johnny at the church all over again. Oh god, don't even remind me. Not that one episode where Johnny was at the church. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Alright. You ain't got one of those bunnies from OG Dragon Ball. I'm giving it an E tier. Since, like, you know, again, I haven't seen much of this guy. He was just there, you know. Krillin. Yeah, I might give you a B tier, but this one. Like Krillin, he's one of the most strongest Earthlings like out there. Or actually no, Krillin. Yeah, I think Krillin is like the strongest Earthling out of everybody. That being like Master Roshi, Yamcha, and Tien, I think. Yeah, that's everyone. I have no idea what that thing is, so I'll just come back to that. There's a lot of stuff I want to say about Pilaf as well. Well, not really, but I don't like Pilaf either. All the characters that I hate, all the Dragon Ball characters that I don't like, I'm gonna come back to. I'm gonna just rate the people that I think that are okay, or the best, or, you know, the people that I'm not familiar with. Shenron S tier, major S tier. Oh yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I'm gonna give Shenron. The announcer too, actually no. The announcer, he's going on A plus actually. He's going on A tier. Did I just say A plus? No, this isn't school. He's going on A tier. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. But now back to this. So I'm skipping all of. Actually, wait, hold on. I recognize those two from the tournament. I'm giving them E tier. If I remember correctly, those are the two guys that was. I think they were harassing Krillin. They were the ones that was bullying Krillin, picking on him for being weak for so long and all that stuff and that kind of thing. So I'm giving him E tier because they could have been better. They could have been done better. I can't speak. But yeah, they could have been done better, and there could have been. Toriyama would have done something more with these characters, but it is what it is. Yo, what's going on, Matt? How you doing? How you doing tonight? Also, let's get some water. Alright. Giron, he's a cool dragon creature in the OG, but I'll give him a C tier. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh no. I recognize that one. What was his name? Bacterian. That was his name. Bacterian. From the OG Dragon Ball thing. Like, nah. This guy, I'm giving him F tier. He was bad. This guy, I hated him. Krillin always had to take on stronger, like, people that were bigger than him during the tournament. Like, that being either Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z. Nah, I did not like Bacterian. He was terrible. His name alone was enough to just just no. Matt, you think Zion should do a Cobra Kai tier list someday? Oh yeah, that's definitely a should. That's definitely worth considering. But yeah, full disclosure, I hate Bacterian. I don't like him. Okay. Jackie Chan, I'd say he's going on B tier. Also, even though he's Master Roshi himself, even though Jackie Chan is Master Roshi himself, I'm still giving him B tier. You know, he was alright. He was actually a good character. You know, I wish they could have done something more with his character. To be honest, there was one YouTuber I know that wanted Jackie Chan to be in the Cell games solely because like they thought like, you know, Cell wouldn't create this rule to kill people. That way, Jackie Chan would have had the chance. Oh yeah, for sure, odd boy, for sure. If I was doing the Cobra Kai tier list, I would have definitely put Stingray in F tier. Like, seriously, he's just so bad. So yeah, and Brown, I was thinking the same thing. Jackie Chan is B tier 100%. Then you got Launch, which I'm gonna give her an E tier. Give her like an E tier. The last time we seen Launch was during, I think it was the Boo Saga. Yeah, it was the Boo Saga, which was like the last time we seen her, and it was like during like the near end, I think. So yeah, there wasn't much of a character during the series. So yeah, that's why she's going on E tier. Stingray is mad hilarious though in some scenes. That is true. Okay, they ain't got Nami, which I'm gonna also put this man in B tier. He's alright. He's go-to character. You're going on E tier. Well, actually, no. You're going on E tier, I think. Well, actually, no. I changed my mind. Some of these like these sub Dragon Ball villains, OG Dragon Ball villains, except for Piccolo anyway, and the Red Ribbon Army. We haven't seen much of the OG Dragon Ball villains, in a while. We have not seen much of them. Who's next? Nope. You're going on F tier. F tier. F tier. Literally. Is there much I have to say about her? I don't even want to get into it. Well, that's the why she's going on F tier. I don't even want to get into it, to be honest. She's weird. Definitely weird. Okay, I forgot what this guy's name was, but I know who he is. I think he's the leader of the Red Ribbon Army. I'm giving you a D tier, actually. Like, he wasn't too bad, but I mean, he's like one of these other Dragon Ball villains, but he's a lot high. I would put him like higher than the Rabbit guy and the other sub bosses that were from the tournament. So yeah. Mercenary Tao is A tier. Super Dawn Rayfire. Did I say Super Dawn? Super Dodon Rayfire. Tao's hilarious. He's an original character for the Red Ribbon Army. Oh yeah. Also, welcome in Soggy Cubes. How you doing? Your mom's friend made these cool chocolate shaped like windmills. Interesting. Okay. Alright, who's next? Okay. Then you got this guy who was like the henchman of this one, so I think I'm gonna give him probably C tier. He was actually a good character despite how he was treated during like the Red Ribbon Army. So he was alright. He was alright. Okay, then you got, what's her name? What's her face? Dang, I forgot her name. Snow. That was her name. That was her name. To be honest, she's going on A tier. Like, she was actually a good character. To be honest, and I bet a lot of people agree to this, right? She should have been Goku's soulmate. Like, actually, she like, instead of Chi-Chi, it should have been her, to be honest. Like, she would have had potential in the series, you know. Who knows? It's too bad that we didn't see her. I think the one time she made a cameo was during like the end of the Boo saga, and after that was it. We haven't seen her much. We haven't seen much of her character since, which is kind of sad. I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, I don't. So I'm gonna skip him. Android 8. I figure going on B tier, because why not? They taste fire? Oh, I bet they are. Also, gonna shower real quick. Lego Star Wars 3 have me grinding almost. Oh, I bet. I bet it feels good now that you and I actually both finished, you know, the Star Wars games that we finished. Like, you finished Star Wars 3, I finished Jedi Fallen Order. Like, those were long games, actually. Those were extremely long. But yeah, let's move on. Let's see. Okay, back to what I was saying. Okay, this ninja guy that Goku had to face off for the Red Ribbon Army. I mean, I like ninjas, but like this guy, I don't know why. He was funny, but he was just so goofy. I don't know why. I never had a liking to his character. Really. Like, they could have done something better with it, and that's all I'll say. The Gods of Destruction Beerus are S tier, Champa B tier, Liquor A tier, Katala D tier, the Super. Oh yeah, definitely. I think I might actually rank those guys B tier or whatever. But then look at all these characters that we have to rank, starting from OG Dragon Ball. Like, oh my goodness. But at least we'll be able to. At least we'll. I cannot speak for the life of me. At least we're skipping some, since I don't know most of them. But yeah. But let's see. We got Bulma's parents. I think. Okay, let's see. Bulma's mom. Let's see. I'm gonna just go with. You know what? No. D tier. I mean, again, just like the other characters, I never really had a liking to her character. Like, she was just there. And yeah, I never really just, I never really, just had like affection for that character. So actually, that's the wrong word for it. Actually. She was just there, that's all I'm gonna just say. Bulma's dad. Seems like he's pretty cool. I'm gonna just give him a C tier. Just why not? So yeah, and Brown, you and I were thinking the same thing for Bulma's dad. Like, really. I'm gonna skip whatever this thing is. I've seen this in Kakarot, but I never seen this in action, so I'm gonna just skip that one. This one. Already know exactly where I'm pulling her up. I already know exactly where I'm putting her away. I can't stand her, y'all. Her character was so obnoxious. I mean, I've watched the thing in OG Dragon Ball and in Dragon Ball Super. Did they really need to make a filler arc for her? Like, come on now. Like, she was just, and I don't even like how she even did Vegeta dirty in the filler as well. I didn't. No. To be honest, I wanted Beerus to Hakai her from the face of existence, because she was so obnoxious, but not as obnoxious as this one that I'm about to rant about later on. She's literally in Super 2. I mean, thank you. At least I'm not the only one. She was so annoying. Like she did not have to do my boy Vegeta dirty like that much. Like, oh my goodness. Like, man, and then what was I thinking about? Okay, had Beerus did not eat that one thing, had Beerus, okay, if Beerus didn't have that, that stomach ache that he had, right as when he was about to Hakai Arale from existence, Arale would have been going point blank. Let's be real. Okay, who's next? Alright, General Tao, I already know exactly what I'm giving you. Like, you're too much of a good character as it is. Same with Corin. Let's see. I don't know who this one is, but you... I'm giving you B tier because there could have been much more with the character. New tier, rate Hakai tier for the hated character. Oh yeah, definitely. Joe, I might consider that. I actually might consider that in the future. Okay, I said I was skipping Chi-Chi as well as Pilaf and everyone else because I have a lot to say about those two. Okay, so next we got Fortune Teller Baba. At the start of OG Dragon Ball and Super and all that, you give Baba D tier? I mean not D tier, B tier. Me personally, I think she would go on D tier, I think. Because she's just there, right? Like I know she was there for like the amount of times that everyone else had to see the fight between Goku and Frieza. Actually, no. I think the ball shattered when they were trying to see the fight between Goku and Frieza, but she was there when they needed to see, Goku's fight with Vegeta, Gohan's fight with Cell, and they also needed her to take the dead Goku and Vegeta back to Earth or something like that. Like I know she was there for those times, but like that's all she was good for. So yeah, this is just my opinion. She's going on B tier. Oh yeah, let's not forget. She was also the one that brought back Frieza for 24 hours during the Tournament of Power. So yeah, she was also there for that. So yeah. Then you got all these opponents that Baba chose for like that one arc where Goku saw his grandpa, or at least reunited with his grandpa for the first time. So yeah, I'm giving you D tier. Same with you. Actually, hold on. So you, and then this one. He was alright. And then you got Grandpa Gohan, which I'll admit, even though we haven't seen more of his character, he's such a good character in my opinion. So it makes sense that I have to put him on A tier. And then we got Tien and Chaozu, and what's his name, Shen. We're gonna start off with Shen actually, because let's see. Let's see. I'm actually gonna give you D tier. I wanted to put him on F tier so bad because of how obnoxious he was towards Master Roshi and the others, but he wasn't too bad in my opinion. But yeah, quick water break. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, hold on. We got Upa and his dad. These guys are pretty solid characters, so I'm gonna just give both of them B tier. Like they were really good. Like they were like really they were really good characters. Oh my goodness, can't speak. Okay, now back to Tien and Chaozu. Chi-Chi is a-okay character, but however, she has anger issues when it comes to her family and saving her from major chaos on Teir, but she can be annoying sometimes, but she's a major deny. Exactly. That's why I skipped Chi-Chi, because I have a lot to get out of my system about Chi-Chi, and if any Chi-Chi glazers are out there that want to fight me in the comments, go right ahead. But yeah, I'm coming back to Chi-Chi in a sec. Like, I know she's right there, but I'm not. I'm gonna get through the other characters before I go on this long rant about Chi-Chi. Okay. I put Chaozu on D tier because, you know, Chaozu, he was, as I said for the other characters, he was just there. I mean, they were doing him like really good in Dragon Ball, but in like Dragon Ball Z and in Super, he was just there. Like he wasn't useful for anything else. So yeah, Tien. But yeah, I think for Tien, I'm giving him, I think B tier. I think, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna just give you the B tier, giving you the, I'm giving you E tier because, yeah, this guy was just another opponent for Goku. That was it. That's the only thing he was known for OG Dragon Ball. He was an opponent for Goku back in like the other tournament while he was a kid. Then he was his opponent again back when he was a teen. So, yeah. That's all he was known for. The wolf guy that fought, you know, Jackie Chan, same thing. Same thing with this guy. Okay. What's his face? Tambourine? Let's see. I'm gonna give you D tier. He wasn't the worst, but he was the best, actually. I mean, what was I saying? He's not the worst, but he isn't the best. What am I saying? But yeah, so far he was like the good, like, you know, sub villain for, like, you know, Demon King Piccolo and the other, like, Demon King Piccolo saga. Okay, then you got Master Roshi's master, Mutaito, which we could have seen more of this character, even though like, you know, he wasn't originally introduced in OG Dragon Ball, but I think I'm gonna give him C tier since, you know, we haven't seen much of him, but he still is a good character. But yeah, who else is next? Is DK. Oh yeah, Demon King Piccolo is on his. Yeah, Demon King Piccolo. He is on his tier list. And speaking of which, that's exactly what we're gonna be rating. So let's see. Demon King Piccolo. Where would I put you? I'll give you C tier actually. Like he was alright. He was like an okay villain for me. He really was. He wasn't the best, but he wasn't like the worst. He wasn't the worst either. He was okay. I might want to scoot my chair back a little bit, but yeah. Demon King Piccolo is A tier for you? Interesting. I mean, it's probably just me, but I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, but I haven't watched Dragon Ball a little bit, but I mean, I didn't grow up on, you know, OG Dragon Ball as a kid, but I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. I did watch Dragon Ball though. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't the best in my opinion. But that's just me. Hence why I'm putting Demon King Piccolo in C tier for some reason. Also, welcome in, Tony. How you doing tonight? Alright, so let's see. You got. Let's see. Yajirobe for me is either E or D tier. I'm giving him B tier. You know, just because they could have done something, they could have done something more with his character. To be honest, they could have done something more. I don't know why, but even though I knew from the start that Yajirobe was just this weak coward that didn't want to fight anyone, which kind of made sense for him since, you know, he was just a human, but. Like, the way they introduced him in OG Dragon Ball, like, he had potential. They kind of introduced him like he had potential, but ever since we went into Z and Super, like, he's just been completely useless, you know? So yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking in Brown. Like, Yajirobe's D tier because he's just there and he really doesn't do much since the Saiyan and Buu Saga. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just there, like the way they introduced him to Dragon Ball, it kind of seemed like he had potential, but then when it came to Dragon Ball Z, like, it was just like, yeah, no, he was just there for Demon King Piccolo. That was his only moment for him to shine. That was it. Also, welcome back, God Boy. Okay, then you got this wolf guy, this wolf person, this. Yeah, you have this person, which I think I'm giving him C tier. I don't know. He seems cool. Moving on. Oh wait, hold on. Dang it! I skipped the rest of Piccolo's henchmen. I'm gonna give you E tier. Same with you. And I'm gonna put you above everyone else, since you're just like Tambourine, where you played a good role in the Demon King Piccolo saga. Okay. Now you have the last two characters from OG Dragon Ball. Then after that, we can finally move on to Dragon Ball Z. Thank goodness. But actually, hold on. Did I? I already gave this guy a rating, but you know what? Okay, never mind. Whatever. But yeah, these are the or no, we have three more Dragon Ball Z characters. Not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball characters left before we move on to Dragon Ball Z. Let's see, Mr. Popo, I'm giving you B tier actually. You you're Mr. Popo is actually a decent character actually. He was the one that actually taught Goku how to fight, how to advance his fighting skills in OG Dragon Ball when he later became a teen during that one tournament. So yeah, Mr. Popo, he's alright. He's goated. Let's see, Kami. Nah, Kami is just too iconic. Kami is too iconic. I'm putting him A tier. This is me personally. Kami, he's A tier 100%. He's just goated. He is goated, in my opinion, and iconic. King Coda's B tier. The main reason why, because he he's finally in Dragon Ball Legends, where he hardly has any screen time since the part of the Android Sagas beginning. Oh yeah, that is true. Me personally, I would put King Code in C tier as well, just because of that reason. Okay. No, Piccolo is one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters, like in Dragon Ball history. Like we already know we already know exactly where I have to put him. Like Piccolo, even though he always gets beaten up by some of these villains, like Piccolo really knows how to aura farm. Piccolo really knows how to farm aura, like so much. This is so much. Hence why I'm putting him in S tier. Because he's just too much of a good character. Actually, I might change that later on, but who knows. Raditz. Let's see. I'm giving Raditz C tier. They could have. Now I'm like now I'm like the other Dragon Ball fans where I actually want Raditz to come back. Because according to Akira Toriyama, like the only reason why Raditz was there in the first place was just to reveal to everyone that Goku was a Saiyan and that he inherited, the Saiyan race. Like Raditz was there. Raditz was only there so that he could reveal to everyone that Goku was, a full-blooded Saiyan. Hence why he was always, that's why he was always so joyful for fights and all that stuff. That's why he was always grinding to get stronger and all that and everything else. So yeah, he was there for that. But I feel like they could have done more with his character. Like, they could have had it to where he would be like Vegeta, where he can just fight by the side of the Z fighters and just become a good guy. That's just me personally. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Okay, the farmer from the very beginning of Dragon Ball Z. There's not much I have to say about this guy. Really, there's not much. Okay, they got Gohan. Like Gohan from pretty much all of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, now if this was Cell Saga this was Cell Saga Gohan, I think I would know exactly where to put him. But this is Gohan from every saga of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'm gonna give him A tier, because why not? Why not? Because we all liked him during the Cell Saga. He was goated during the Cell Saga. And a little bit of the Majin Buu Saga. But there were some other sagas that, were... Actually, no, I won't say much. Never mind. Face reveal since when? Also, yeah, welcome in Southern. Actually... Yeah, welcome in Southern. How are you doing? So, yeah, I'm actually... Yeah, surprisingly enough, I'm doing... For once during these streams, I'm actually putting my face cam on for this because I want you guys to see my reaction to the tier list, and I actually want you guys to see my reaction to all the characters that, for some of the Dragon Ball characters that I don't like, in the Dragon Ball franchise, Hence why I decided to put my face cam on for this. So yeah. Also, I think I've revealed my face during some videos before, like during my reactions to the Nintendo Directs and all that good stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like anyone should remember seeing my face before during the videos. So yeah, also just. Okay, but let's see. Back to the tier list. Alright, so we got the GOAT Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans. The one guy that I'm really glad that I bought from Fortnite. Vegeta, I know exactly where he's going. Toriyama always liked to do him dirty, rest in peace, but he's actually a goated character. Like, I actually like Vegeta. Like, he's number one when it comes to one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball history. Like, S tier. Like, S tier for Vegeta. Like, seriously. Like, he's too goated. He is too goated. And you know what? When they do eventually bring back Super, like, I'm actually gonna be really excited when they reveal, like, Vegeta's Ultra Ego form. Who is better, Goku or Vegeta? This is just me personally, and I bet, like, you know, there are gonna be some people who are gonna attack me for this, but that's easy. Vegeta. Literally Vegeta. Like, that's just me personally. Vegeta is miles better than Goku. Like, Goku, like, I don't care if Goku has been constantly surpassing Vegeta. Vegeta is still better than Goku. Vegeta has never lost a fight against Goku, like at all. Or actually, no, Vegeta's never lost a one-on-one fight against Goku. The Saiyan Saga, like, Grade 8 Vegeta was enough to knock out Kaioken Goku. The only reason why Vegeta lost in the first place during the Saiyan Saga was because Goku had Krillin, Yajirobe, and Gohan to back him up. That's the only reason why Vegeta lost in the first place. Then you have the Majin Buu Saga, where they fought, where they were fighting, like, a little bit, right? But then, like, I know that Goku let his guard down. He technically let his guard down, giving Vegeta the advantage, but that's still a win when you think about it. And everyone knows exactly what happened in Super Hero. Like, I don't even need to explain that. But nonetheless, he's going on S tier. Also be back for like, what, 5 to 6 minutes? Okay. Sounds good. Let's see. Nappa, I'm giving beats. Nappa, I'm gonna do Nappa on beats here. Like, he's just too iconic for me. Okay, then you got the Ox King, which I will give C tier. For me, he's gonna be in C tier. Bubbles, D tier, because why not? That I don't think there's anything else I have to say for Bubbles. Like, he's just there. He was just there, you know, for some reason. Like, well, he did kind of help train Goku during the Saiyan Saga, but other than that, he was just there. King Kai is too iconic, so I'm gonna just give him B tier as well. Alright, the Cybermen. There's not much I want to say, you know, about the Cybermen. Like, Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there isn't much to say about the Cybermen, so that's why they're going to Tier. Okay, then wow, out of the gate we're just going. Actually, hold on. No, let's rate the Ginyu Force before having to actually. We're gonna go in order with this. I'm gonna rate Zarbarn and Dodoria along with like the other Namekians. Then the Ginyu Force, and then we'll do Frieza and King Cold. Okay, so alright, starting with Dodoria and Zarbarn. So Dodoria eats here. Like he just, I don't know why. There isn't much to say about Dodoria either. Like he was just. Imagine a Dragon Ball themed Switch. Oh my goodness, I would definitely buy that. I would definitely buy that if they had. Actually, you know what? They need to make a Dragon Ball themed Switch too. Actually, that's definitely gonna be a steal for me. But yeah, Dodoria. Like the only thing I can remember from him is just that he fought Vegeta and he died by Vegeta. So that was just it. Same with Zarb. You know what? Zarbarn is one of them zesty characters in Dragon Ball. He's one of them zesty characters that I kind of despise. So you know what? I don't like Zarbarn at all. He's one of them zesty characters in Dragon Ball history. I'm gonna give you a C tier. Dende, same thing. I'm gonna give you a C tier. Same with you. Same with you. You could have been done better, so I'm gonna just give you A tier, E tier, E tier as well. And now we have the Ginyu Lames. And yeah, I just called them the Ginyu Lames because they are lame. They like the Ginyu, like I don't hate the Ginyu Force, but like they're cringe. All 5 of them, really. I'm gonna start with the weakest one. You're going on A tier. You're going on F tier. I really didn't like Raccoon. I really did not like Raccoon. He was kind of annoying. Birder. He was a lot, like he was a lot fun. He was a lot of fun to use in Tenkaichi 2 and 3. So, and also he was just a good character in general. So you know what? I might rate Birder a little higher. Like out of all of the members of the Ginyu Force, Birder was better, in my opinion. That's just me personally. Okay, so all there's left now is just Ginyu and Jace. E tier. And E tier as well. I was gonna put him in F tier because I really did not like. I didn't like Raccoon either, but he wasn't too bad. He wasn't as bad as everyone says he is. Those windmill chocolates are straight fire, man. I could just eat them all now. Real quick, I'm gonna take like a short break and actually look this up, like, because this is interesting to me. Hold on, windmill chocolates. Those actually look good. There's even like there's even like the one kind where there's caramel inside. Yeah, I might actually try those sometime. Your mom's client made them? Oh, that's interesting. I kind of looked it up on the internet to see what they looked like, but okay. Okay, but yeah, back to the tier list. Frieza. I'm just saying this. I'm giving him A tier because he's just too iconic of a villain. I think a couple years back, I kind of got sick and tired of Frieza being revived multiple times. I really wish he could have stayed dead, but Frieza's too iconic. He's too iconic of a villain to put on the side. To put on the tier list. So I think that's all of. Wait, hold on. We got Porunga. I'm also giving Porunga A tier since, you know. Yeah, I don't think I'll have a reason as to why I put Porunga on A tier. Yeah, I just put Porunga on A tier just because I think. Alright, here we go next. So we got Bardock and King Cold. Bardock I'm giving an A tier. King Cold, I'm gonna give you C tier. Like King Cold, he was easily killed by Super Saiyan Trunks. Like Super Saiyan Future Trunks, you know? Like when I first saw King Cold for the first time, like I expected them to be stronger than Frieza, you know? But then like the next thing you know, I see Trunks like eliminate both Frieza and King Cold at the same time, so yeah, I expected King Cold to be stronger, but he wasn't. That's why I'm putting him in C tier. I mean, I know he's in Dragon Ball Legends, but that's just it. And speaking of future Trunks, that's exactly who's next on the list. I'm giving him S tier. Like he's really he's actually a good character. He's really he's actually a really good character. Okay, then you got the kid version. Then you got like actual Trunks from our timeline, which I'll give him B tier. He's just alright. He's just alright to me. That's it. Then you got the androids. Oh boy. Starting with androids 19, 19, and 20. 19 was obnoxious for real. He was obnoxious. So I'm giving him E tier. Same with you. Android 17. in Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you C tier for real. Like he was actually a good character. You know? Like androids 17 and 18 and in the main timeline, they were all right. They were pretty good. Android 16, I'm gonna rank higher. I'm gonna give him a B tier since he's kind of like Android 8, where he's not evil, but they only have like the sole purpose in the Red Ribbon Army. It's just and that is to eliminate Goku. That was the only thing they're good for. Other than that, they wouldn't hurt people. They're not like entirely evil in the way, just like how the Red Ribbon Army is. They were just there, and I support them for that. Okay, then we got Perfect Cell. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put First Form Cell right here. This shot right here of First Form Cell was crazy, in my opinion. That's actually hilarious. That they actually have the shot of First Form Cell. So I think. Actually, no. I think this is Cell from the Future Trunks timeline. I'm giving him E tier. Well, this version of Cell is going on B tier, in my opinion. Actually, hold on. These two guys, I know for a fact they're from Planet Namek, so I'm gonna give these guys the same thing. These guys are going on E tier as well. Like they were just there to be like the opening act before Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma arrived on Planet Namek. Okay, let's see. Okay, so next we have Future Gohan, and then the androids 17 and 18 from Future Trunks' timeline. Future Gohan. To be honest, I haven't seen much of the History of Trunks movies, so I guess I'll give him. I'm gonna give him C tier just because, like, I haven't seen much of the Future Trunks movie, but after seeing like some clips on YouTube and some like videos and stuff like that, like he's really cool, he's good. So next we have Android 17 and 18 from the Future Trunks timeline. You know what? They're also going on C tier. They were good villains for the Future Trunks movie, but that's all there was to it. They were just a bunch of killers that like to kill people just for fun. That's all they were. That was it. They have no purpose and stuff like that. They were just there for some reason. Also, I feel like I have to pop my neck right there. Then you got, okay, let's see. Then you got this guy that would just overlay so much on Hercule. Like, do I have to say much about this guy? Like I can't even put it into words. He was just as obnoxious as Hercule was during the Cell games, in my opinion. I don't even know what happened to him during the Boo Saga or in like Super or whatever, but he was obnoxious. He was obnoxious during the entire Cell games, which was annoying to me. But yeah, bro, how have we been here for an hour already? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Also, there's not a lot of people in chat though, but that's fine. That's fine. This is like a tier list stream after all. It's not like I'm playing any games or whatever. But yeah, moving on. Now we got Hercule himself, who is in my opinion too iconic for me. So I'm putting him on A tier. Because he was really good during the Majin Buu saga. He was really iconic during that time, and he's still iconic in Dragon Ball Super. Excuse me. But he was really good in my opinion. Also, let me just take these headphones off because I can't think. I have to think in order for me to rank everybody on the tier list. So let's see. The Cell Jr., I'm gonna give you an E tier, obviously. Future Bulma. I think you're going C tier. That's just me personally. Goten. Okay, now we're done with everyone from the Cell saga. Now we've moved on to the Majin Buu saga, and probably like the old movies as well. So let's see. Goten, I'm gonna give him the same rating as Trunks, which is B tier, so I'm gonna just do that real quick. He's right there, Goten and Trunks, they're alright, I guess. But they were just there. They had their shine during the Buu saga, but in Dragon Ball Super, they could have done more with their characters. I don't know why their mothers have to do both of them so dirty. But yeah, moving on. Videl from Dragon Ball Super. I'm gonna give you an A tier. That's just me personally. Yeah, Videl's going on A tier because she's also too iconic. Okay. Erasa from also the Buu saga. I don't know what to give her, to be honest. I'm giving her a D tier. It's probably like D or E for me. She was just there, man. She was just there during the beginning of the Buu saga, and that was it. That's all she was good for. She was only there to introduce to the new arc of what Gohan was going through during his first year of high school. That was just it. Sharpener. I'm giving him E tier. That's just me personally. I don't hate him. Like, the characters I hate are gonna be F tier. But like this guy, he wasn't too bad, but he wasn't very likable either, so that's why I just put him on E tier. Same with you, I think. You're going F tier. I mean, not F tier. You're going E tier. I don't know why, but like this one right here, who so happens to be the daughter of Krillin and Android 18. I don't know why, but this is just me personally. Why did I find her voice so obnoxious? I don't know why. I think that's just me, but I don't know why. I've always found her voice obnoxious. Not to mention, I don't know if this is just me too, but like, why did Krillin name her after? Let's see if I can find her. Give me 1 second. Why did Krillin name her after this person? Why? Why name somebody after your ex? I don't understand. Like, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, she's an E tier. I don't, like, she was just there. I don't understand. I kind of want to speed through some of the stuff. Some of the characters already. So let's see. You're gonna be E tier. You're gonna be E tier. You are gonna be E tier. Now for Supreme. Actually, before I'm gonna come back to these two in a second. Let's see. Both Stopovich and Yamu are gonna be in D tier. Like they were all right, I guess, for like the villains for like, you know, the tournament that happened during the Majin Buu saga, but that's all they were good for until we later got introduced to Babidi, Deborah, and along with, you know, Majin Buu himself. So let's see, Kabito, I'm giving a C tier, while Supreme Kai, even though he was kind of useless in Z and Super, and possibly like for the entirety of the Dragon Ball franchise, I'm giving him B tier. He was alright in my opinion. Like, he was, like, despite his failures as a Supreme Kai, I'm still gonna put him B tier since like, you know, he's not the worst, but he isn't like the best either. Like, this would make sense for him in a way. That's just me. Also, I don't know who that is. What even is that? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Next up we have another zesty Dragon Ball character, which I'm already gonna put in F tier. Okay, no, so far it was just only 2 zesty Dragon Ball characters that they're on this list so far. That's it. But yeah, this guy is no different from Zarban. Like, really. Like, he was just, no. Just no. This guy, I'm gonna give an E tier. I couldn't understand the words he was saying at all. Either he was just talking too fast or he was just saying stuff that doesn't make any sense. In my opinion, at least. Okay, Bobbity. Let's see. I think for Bobbity, I'm gonna give him an F tier. I mean, he was alright during the stuff during. He was alright during the Majin Buu saga, but he was just there to basically revive Majin Buu. And then that was just it. He was just barking orders at Buu and all that stuff. Like, he wasn't really... Like, he was just there on the sidelines while Buu was just doing all the work, you know. That's why they could have done something better with this character, but that's just me personally. I don't even want to pronounce his name, so I'm gonna just give him a B tier. Same with, actually no, Deborah. He's gonna go a bit higher than everyone else. I'm gonna give him a D tier, just because. Also, I need to have chat now. Just continue playing. All right, here we go. Is this dang it, what's his name? I'm trying to think of his name. Jakon, that's his name. Let's see what I would give you. You're a solid E tier. I don't know why. Like all of Babbity's minions that Goku and the others had to fight one-on-one, like they were just there. They were like the only thing ever like anyone could like anyone remembers them being was just characters that were just opponents that Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan had to get past in order to get to Majin Buu. That was just it. And speaking of which, we got the first Majin Buu character, which is Fat Buu. Me personally, I really think he's funny, so I'm gonna just give him C tier. Like, he's actually a good character. Okay, alright, let's see. You got the dog that Hercule adopted, and the boy that Majin and the boy that was blind. I'm gonna give you the E tier, and I'm gonna give this dog an E tier. I'm gonna come back to Gotenks and the other Boos in a second, and whoever this is. Okay, I think I've seen him during the Moral arc, so I know for a fact you have to go all the way down. Like at least all the way down here. A little bit. So let's see. This guy right here. I hated this guy with a passion. Like, I don't want to explain what he did during the Buu saga, but what he did, like, it made my skin crawl. I hated this guy. For him to be like, okay, Majin Buu, he's out here killing people. He's out here just murdering people, like doing this and all that. So if he's having fun, why can't I? You know, like that's just like. I'm glad that he didn't get revived by anyone that was killed by Majin Buu. I'm glad he stayed dead. You know, he was just too evil. But yeah, now we have our first fusion on the tier list, that being Gotenks. Which I'm gonna give, I think, a B tier for me. Okay, I said B tier, not D tier. Gotenks for me is B tier, to be honest, since he's also iconic. Next up, we have Skinny Buu, which I'm gonna give him a D tier. You got the evil Majin Buu, which I'm gonna give him C tier. Why not? That's just me personally. Okay, who's next? We have, matter of fact, let's get all the Boos out of the way. That being Kid Buu. He's too iconic of a villain, so I'm gonna just give him B. I'm just giving B tier since, you know, he really did play a good. He really did play a good villain during the entirety of the Buu arc. He was really good. So with that out of the way, that sums it up with. Actually, hold on. We still got Elder Kai and Kabito Kai. Elder Kai, I'm gonna just give him an A tier. Like, he's just a knockoff version of Master Roshi. In a way. Like, oh my goodness. Bro, how many characters are there? Like, I know, like you see this. This is a lot of Dragon Ball characters that we have to go through. Like, I think I told you already that Dragon Ball was a long series, as well as, actually, let me look it up. I'm actually looking up right now as to how many episodes are there in Dragon Ball. Like, I think Dragon Ball. I think the series through Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super. So on the timer. One moment. How many episodes are there in Dragon Ball? So for OG Dragon Ball, there are 153 episodes. How many episodes are there in Dragon Ball Z? 291 episodes in Dragon Ball Z. And I know for a fact in Dragon Ball Super there are 301 episodes for that as well, which isn't too bad. That's way less than what Naruto and Bleach has. Yeah, that's way less than what Naruto and Bleach. Actually, no, Naruto is longer. While Bleach and Dragon Ball remain in the same number of episodes, but yeah, man, this is a lot of Dragon Ball characters through each alternate Dragon Ball series and the main timeline. But yeah, back to this. I actually want to get this done so that I can actually end stream right here. Let's see. Kabito Kai. I think I'm gonna give you D tier. Yeah, I think Kabito Kai, he's, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna give him D tier. Since he was just, since like, you know, he's, I was about to say he was more iconic than Supreme Kai, but I know that's not true, because how come I put him in B tier while Kabito Kai is in B tier, you know? But yeah, he's in D tier. There's not much I need to say about that. Vegito is too iconic. He's too iconic of a fusion. I can't speak. I can't speak for the life of me. He's going. Because this is he's going on A tier. And that's just me personally. The bugs from Dragon Ball Z, A tier. Because they were just there. That's all. That's all there was to it. Okay, you got Pan and Bola. Bola from Super, Pan from Super. Pan is going on C tier. Is that Bola from the manga? I don't know, I have not seen the manga, but I think I'm gonna give Bola a D tier, not E tier. D tier. Ooh, but I'm gonna actually give him an E tier since, you know, he wasn't. Yeah. I'm gonna give Oob an E tier. Since, you know, there wasn't much of him. He only showed up during NMZ, that was it. Which I'm still debating whether to believe, that End of Z that happens either after Super or after like Dragon Ball Z. As the title suggests being End of Z. I kind of want to speed blitz through some of the tier list since this is a lot. Let's see. I think I'm gonna give these two guys C tier since they were hilarious in my opinion. I think this one was from OG Dragon Ball, so I'm gonna give him E tier. Or current E tier. Why did I assume gender? Is that? No, that couldn't be. That couldn't be. Why did I assume that was Kid Goku? I don't know why. Gregory, I'm gonna give him C tier. You're about to eat a whole box of chocolates now. Screw it, dog. Alrighty then. All right. You do you, I guess. Okay, they got this woman from OG Dragon Ball as well. I'm gonna give her D tier. That's just me personally. For me to just put it on D tier because it was. Let's see. What order was I coming from? Okay. Wasn't he? Hold on. Was he the one teacher that had this that had that one Whiplash that harassed Gohan to get him to read the one book just that Chi-Chi hired, just so Gohan could focus on school action on. I'm gonna look it up. Chi-Chi fights teacher. Okay, no, the dude had black hair. That, like, okay. I don't know who this is then. I don't know who this is. So I'm gonna just skip him. That one Fox emoji Dragon Ball, as well as the one Naruto collab, Ino Shikacho, is going on E tier. Same with you. You. All that stuff. Okay. Okay, those two were just imaginary like Saiyans that Mr. Popo created like in the alternate timeline. So yeah, no, those two weren't real at all. So these guys are going on E tier as well. Same with you. Okay, King Vegeta. To be honest, I actually kind of like King Vegeta's character, so I think I'll put him on B tier. I kind of like this character. It was actually pretty cool. I hate who's next on the tier list. I hate who's next. I'm pretty sure most Dragon Ball fans could agree with me on this, and this is just me personally. I hate Mary with a passion. I don't like Mary. I hate her. I hate her. She was. They introduced her character after the events of the Frieza saga. I don't like her. She was just this player that would always be hooking up on other men. I don't like her. She's a player. She's one of those dirty players that is just so obnoxious and annoying and stupid. I hate her. She's going on F tier. Well, let's see. I'm gonna skip these guys since they're not important. Since I don't know them at all. Yajirobe from Dragon Ball Super. Those windmill chocolates are good too. They're too good, man. You seem to be enjoying those windmill chocolates. I actually might have to try those myself. I'm gonna give Super Yajirobe D tier. Since yeah. Super Yajirobe is going on D tier since, you know, he was alright, I guess. That one, okay. I already know I already know exactly what I'm giving her. I don't like this girl. Not only was she dirty to Gohan, but it would just take me off. It would just take me off when she would just, you know, purposely scream out that Cell is coming to attack her village, and people would actually believe her, only to find out that, you know, Cell, he's not here, he's not coming out to, like, you know, kill people and all that stuff. She was just there to round out everyone else. She was a brat. Pretty much. I don't like this character. I don't. Okay, then you. Yeah, okay. Just looking at messages from Twitter. Okay, Twitter, you might want to calm down for a second. Sure, whatever. Okay. What's her name? She has a funny name too. I think her name was Pizza or something. Yeah, I think it was Pizza or whatever it was. She's going on E tier. And then we got ourselves another zesty character. F tier. I didn't like him either. He was cringy. He was full of cringiness. Same with you. You're going on E tier. You're going on E tier. I'm gonna skip PyCon because I'm actually giving him a bet. I'm actually gonna rank him higher than everyone else. But let's see. You're going on E tier. You're going on E tier. Wait, hold on. Nope. I said I was gonna give PyCon a higher tier. I can't speak. You're going on E tier. You're going on F tier. Cause he was just full of nonsense. The Grand Kai. He was full of nonsense. We all expected him to be this one skilled martial arts person that would just be there to train Goku. In the most highly skilled, martial arts and all that stuff. But no. He was just full of nonsense. Gonna be doing some PvZ challenges real quick? Okay, sounds good. Well, let's see. But yeah, Grand Kai, no. Just no. And I think I'm gonna give PyCon not D tier, but I'm gonna give you let's just B tier for me. Let's see who else. These are pretty much the same characters that I gave rankings to, except for Garlic Jr., which I'll rate another E tier because he was just another filler villain. He was another villain from the filler arcs that no one cared about. I don't even know who this is. Icarus, I'm gonna give him an E tier as well. Like, he was just there. He was there just to be Gohan and eventually Goten's pet for no reason. But that was just me. Turles, I'm gonna give him not F tier, but I'm gonna give him E tier. Let's see. I'm gonna try to make this quick as well for some of these characters. Tora was too iconic, so I'm gonna give him at least C tier. Like, he was iconic for me. Tora. The same can't be said for Fasha and whoever this guy is and this guy. As well as these guys over here. Let's see. Let's see. Lord Slug. You're also going on. Actually, yeah, no, you're good. You're definitely going on E tier. He wasn't that iconic to me at all. Like I never really grew like fond of Slug, so that's why I'm putting him there. Let's see. Who is that supposed to be? Okay, I don't know. I'm skipping them. Cooler, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give Cooler a B tier. He was actually a good villain in my opinion. That's why I'm putting him in there. Same can't be said for what's his face. I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name, so I think I'll just put him E tier because why not? Okay. Okay, now we got everyone from the Android 13 / Broly movie, and possibly the BoJack Unbound movie. Actually, I forgot who these two are, so, but I do remember which movie they were from, so let me give them here. Same with these androids, except for Android 13, which I'm gonna rank him higher than everyone else, which is D tier. Paragus and Dragon Ball Z, I think, would go on E tier. That's just me personally. Who knows? Z Broly, like the Broly from Dragon Ball Z. I think I would rank him higher than B tier. I think I've seen the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly movie, but like, you know, he wasn't as iconic as, you know, DBS Broly, hence why I'm putting him in that ranking. Okay, now for the people who are from the BoJack Unbound movie. I'm gonna go to BoJack's minions first before going to BoJack himself. They're all going on E tier. Everyone except for BoJack. They were just known as being obstacles for Gohan and everyone else to, you know, for Gohan and everyone else to eventually defeat, and that was it. But BoJack was the real deal, so I'm giving him D tier. I kind of liked Janemba's character, so I'm gonna just put him on C tier. I'm sorry, but I can't with Fat Gogeta, so he's going on E tier, and that's just me personally. Now, actual Gogeta, like Super Saiyan Gogeta that was from the Fusion Reborn movie, he's actually goated for real. So I'm just put him on B tier. I hope to God they have Super Gogeta in here so I can rank him higher than Z Gogeta. Oh, speaking of which, he's right there. I'm gonna just do that right now since this is me personally. Let's see. No, I'm not giving him F tier. I'm actually gonna put him higher than everyone else. He's gonna be he's gonna be the he's gonna be just the same as Vegeta. He's gonna be an A tier as well. For me personally, skipping everyone from the one movie that I haven't seen, which I really don't have any interest in at all. That's just me personally, especially with Vegeta's younger brother Tarble, which is unheard of. But yeah, now we got the people from Dragon Ball GT, starting with Goku. Goku from the Dragon Ball GT franchise. I think I'm gonna give him B tier. I mean, he is he's all right, I guess. I'm gonna just say that he's all right, but he's not better than Z Goku. That's all I'll say. Let's see. Then we got Maju, aka the Oob from GT. C tier. That's just me personally. The Pan and GT. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say for Pan. Like, I'm sorry, I can't with Pan and Dragon Ball GT. She's so annoying and obnoxious. I can't with her. Next up we have GT Vegeta, which they did not. I'm sorry, but they did not have to do my boy dirty by cutting off his hairline. Like, I really thought, like, I mean, Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta was alright. I'm not putting him in E tier. I'm just doing this on purpose. I can have him scroll up to one of these tiers. I think he's gonna be right here. That's just me personally. Because why not? Let's see. Then we got Shenron from the GT era. I'm gonna, let's see. He's gonna be in C, because that the only thing he was there for was, I think, during the beginning and the end of Dragon Ball GT, where Pilaf wished that Goku was a kid again, and the one scene where all the Shadow Dragons are there and just everything else. So yeah, bro, you're gonna be here for like 4 hours at this rate? I hope not. I actually hope not. But yeah, I won't take too long. Actually, me personally, I won't take too long since I don't know some of these Dragon Ball characters at all. There are some characters on here that I actually don't know, but I think for the rest of these, I should be able to get down. But let's see. Oh no. Yeah, GT. Let's see. GT Trunks. Putting him on C tier. Goten was done dirty in GT in this. I'm sorry. Same with Gohan, which I don't even understand. So I'm gonna rank Goten and Gohan lower than Trunks, and that's saying something. And then you got GT Bola. She was the one that encouraged Vegeta to take off, like to cut his hairline. From him being completely different in the GT universe. Not only that, but she's half Saiyan as like she's half Saiyan as well. So like they could have done something more. Like they could have done something with her character. They could have done something with her character. They could have done something more than just have her like inherit like her human side, Y'all, I think y'all get what I'm trying to say here. Also, little quick water break. Okay, I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can for the rest of the tier list since this is really long. But yeah, let's see here. Okay, GT, not the others. Okay. I'm gonna just give you I don't know what your name is, but you're going D tier since you're alright, I guess, but not the best. And then you three, I'm gonna just give you an E tier right on the spot since yeah, they were just there, Same with this guy. Same with this person. This person. This person. Especially this person. And a few other, yeah. These are GT characters that I'm putting in E tier since they weren't as iconic. Oh wait, hold on. Harudagon, I'm gonna give him a higher ranking. Same with Tapion. Sorry that I have to put him next to the thing he fears. Actually, where's the kid version of him? Okay, Dr. Mew. Dr. Mew was just only there for one arc, and that was it. That was the only thing he was good for. He was just a knockoff version of Dr. Gero, and nothing more than that. Well, let's see. You're getting an E tier since I never really grew fond of you. Same with. I think I'll put Baby in C tier. Because why not? And who's... Okay. What was this? Is this let's see, is this Goten's girlfriend or something? Yeah, that's, hold on. Yeah, that's definitely Goten's girlfriend, I think. I'm giving her an F tier, bro. I'm half of me really doesn't like her, while the other half was just like, yeah, she was just there. Like, she was just the only reason why Goten was just always busy and slacking off. You know, like in training and stuff like that. Like, she was the only reason why Vegeta always had to pull him into like what's important and everything else. Okay, well, let's see. Piccolo in Dragon Ball GT was done so dirty. I still can't get over how they killed. I still can't get over how they killed him in Dragon Ball GT. I'm sorry. Like, they did not need to do him so dirty. They didn't even deserve to do him so dirty like that. Like, Piccolo, he didn't need to die. Piccolo did not need to be Piccolo did not need to be permanently dead. No. They done him so dirty, like, so much that it's not even funny. I don't even know who this person is, but I know he has to be like some kind of like, I don't know. He might be a descendant of Tapion or one of Tapion's kind, who knows. Both Android 17s from the GT timeline are going in A tier. Same thing with Super 7. Same thing with Super 17, because they were just there. They were just there. That was it. Like, they weren't really good villains in my opinion. Okay, we're almost done with the GT. I promise you, we're almost done with GT. Then all we have left afterwards is the Broly movie, Superhero, and then Daima. Then after that, I'm gonna ignore the manga. I'm gonna ignore the Dragon Ball Super manga, since I never really read the manga in a hot minute. But yeah, we're almost done with GT. Okay, all of the Shadow Dragons, except for Sin Shenron, except for Ice, Nova, and Sin, they're gonna be ranked higher than the other Shadow Dragons I'm ranking, because as I said with the other villains, they were only known as obstacles for Goku or whoever protagonist it was just to get across. That was it. That's what they were only known for. That was it. Same with this one. This one was extremely weird. I don't understand why. But let's see. How did I already lose track of? Okay. Nova Shenron. I'm gonna give him. Let's scroll up. Scroll up, please. It's not scrolling up. I'm giving him B tier. I'm giving him B tier, to be honest. Cause like he was really good. He was actually a really good character in my book. Like, I really thought he was gonna be one of those evil shower dragons, but no, he was actually a goated character in my opinion. But let's see. Ice Shenron from Dragon Ball GT. I'm giving you a D tier. And then Sin Shenron, I'm gonna rank you higher than Ice. You're gonna be C tier. Since I'll admit, out of all of the Dragon Ball GT villains that I actually liked, Sin Shenron was actually one of the characters that I could at least tolerate as a Dragon Ball villain. Like everyone else, no, just no. Double Light does not need to go this hard. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. Like, kind of why I was struggling with that. You need to see Despicable Me 4 someday. Yeah, you definitely do. Like, we gotta watch Despicable Me villains. Like, oh, did I say Despicable Me villains? Despicable Me movies. Oh my goodness, I am tired. Okay. Okay, let's actually speedrun this tier list, actually. Because, oh my goodness. Okay, next up we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I was never really fond of this Gogeta, so I guess I'll just put him in D tier. Like, hold on. You guys barely saw me, or like, for a few seconds you guys saw me without my glasses, but yeah. Not that it matters, but yeah. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta goes on D tier, since, you know, he wasn't really that iconic to me. Like, I still think that Super and Z Gogeta were much better than that Gogeta, so yeah, that's just me personally. But I think, yeah, we're done with the people from Dragon Ball GT, so I think it's time to rank everyone from Dragon Ball Super, I think. Actually, hold on. Goku and Vegeta Jr. are both going on D tier. They're both going on D tier since they weren't as iconic to me, but they're still going on D tier. Where is Vegeta Jr.? Okay. Bola from Dragon Ball GT. From the end of Dragon Ball GT is going on D tier since she wasn't really that iconic. But yeah. Now that's everyone from Dragon Ball GT. We can finally move on to Super, and then later the one superhero movie, so we can finally be done with this. So first we got Goku from Dragon Ball Super. I know exactly what I'm giving him. No, he's not going on D tier or D tier. He's going. To be honest, he's going here. To be honest, I'm giving him a solid A. Bulma from Super. Not gonna lie, she was kind of obnoxious, but at the same time, she isn't. So I'm gonna just put her C tier, because why not? Super Vegeta. Vegeta from Super. Vegeta is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, so I know exactly where I'm putting him. He's going on S tier. Both Z Vegeta and Super Vegeta are both S tier for me. He's just too iconic of a character. Okay, let's see. Gohan from... Let's see. We got Gohan from Dragon Ball Super / Superhero. So I'm gonna give you... Where'd he go? Did I lose Gohan? Oh, right, no, never mind. He's still there. All right. Super Gohan, I'm gonna give him B tier. Cause why not? Krillin from Piccolo from Dragon Ball Super is also going on S tier because he's also too iconic. Super and Superhero, Piccolo is actually a good character, you know. Especially in Superhero where they actually showcase both his potential unleashed form and Orange Piccolo. Which is really cool. Let's see. Android 18 and Krillin are both going on C tier. Like, that's just me personally. We're actually gonna try and speed boost through this. Okay. Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Super. I'm giving him a D tier since he wasn't really as iconic as he used to be in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z for real. So that's just me. Okay, next up we have Trunks, Goten, and Mai from the Dragon Ball Super manga that leads to after the events of Dragon Ball Superhero, which I'm gonna skip them since I haven't read the manga. I have not read the after superhero manga, so I'm gonna skip them. Whis and Beerus. Whis, I feel like I'm gonna put him in A tier, since I really think he's a good character, but not the best. Unlike the GOAT himself, Beerus, which I'll give him the top ranking in the series. No, I did not mean to put a Raleigh higher. I meant to put Beerus in this ranking since he's goated. Let's see who's next. Real quick, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. It won't take long. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, and we're back. Okay. 7:36. Okay, it's out here. It's getting late out here. We actually need to finish this tier list. Actually, speed blitz everything. So yeah, we actually need to finish this. Okay. The Oracle Fish is going in D tier. Is why not? And he wasn't really that iconic to begin with. He's going in D tier. Solid D. You solid D as well, I think. You solid D as well. You, I think. Let's do a solid D. Jocko, I think was like a, no, okay. Where did the Grand Prix come from? I don't even know how that. Okay. Jocko. That's who I meant to pick. Jocko is going on an easy C tier. My opinion. Golden Frieza, or at least Frieza in Dragon Ball Super. I think he was iconic, so I'm gonna give him A tier. That's just me personally. Bulma's sister is gonna be an easy C tier, solid C. Even though we've only seen her one time, I don't know why. She seems like a good character to me at least, so she's going on C tier. Chopper. Actually, hold on. Before we get to him, I'm gonna rank everyone else from Universe 6. Vados is going on a D tier. Monaka, A tier. You're going on F tier because you're another one. You so happen to be another Zesty character. Serious. Okay. You're gonna be checking every day until those Infinity Castles going on sale. You're buying them MX seats ASAP. Yeah. And you know what, Oddboy? Hold on, Oddboy. I've ultimately decided that, and this is just me personally, I'm gonna wait until Infinity Castle drops on streaming services, so that way I can rent the movie to watch it myself. This is me personally. I'm just gonna wait until it comes out, like, I think on a streaming service, so I can rent the movie to check it out. That's just me. That's just me personally. And even if it means I have to avoid spoilers on Demon Slayer, then so be it. When was the last time I've ever been to a movie theater? I think back when I think Secret Life of Pets 2 came around. Or not Secret Life of Pets, Sing 2. When Sing 2 came out, that was probably like the last time I've been to a movie. Yeah, that was the last time. But yeah, we're speed running this tier list. The announcer from the Universe 7 versus Universe 6 arc. D tier. Boltamo. E tier. Not gonna lie. There, Champa. Champa's going on F tier. He's so obnoxious. Something. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Since we're already past the Dragon Ball characters. Hold on, not you. You, and especially you. Oh my. Matter of fact, you're going first. You are the first one who's going on F tier. I am sick and tired of Chi-Chi. Oh my goodness. You know what? And to be honest, I should have ranted about her during the beginning of the stream because now I can't raise my voice when it's always gonna be like 11 in the morning. Chi-Chi is so annoying. Like, oh my goodness. And you know what? I might actually take M. Brown's idea into consideration, and I think I'll make like someday I'll make a Hakai tier list as to the characters that I hate from the Dragon Ball Super timeline. But I hate Chi-Chi. But hold on, back to Dragon Ball Super. Tien from Super, you weren't too bad at all, but I'm gonna just give you C tier. That's just me personally. Frost, F tier, I think. Actually, no. D tier. Kaba in hits. I think it's gonna be a solid B. Same with Kaba, actually. To think there were even memes out there that that people would just put Kaba against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which wasn't even a competition for real. It's like base form Kaba versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I got sick of those memes, to be honest. Y'all already know who wins at the end of the day. Come on now. It's not even a competition. Okay. Super Shenron from Super is a solid A tier. Like, I actually really like Super Shenron. The goo Vegeta, the purple like goo Vegeta, or whatever he's called, he's going on F tier. I really did not like them. I really did not like that saga. Same thing with both Zamasus. Gosu was alright, so I guess I'll just actually no. This guy from GT is going right here. Goku Black was such a good villain, so I think he's going B tier. Zamasu's going D tier. To be honest, I really didn't like Zamasu for real. Fuse Zamasu, same here. I never really liked Fuse Zamasu, so I'll probably just give him that. Oh yeah, those song, that song from the first Despicable Me, too iconic. Okay, Goasu. Is gonna be D tier since I never really grew fond of that character. Then you got actually we have to do Trunks and Mai. I think Mai is going in C tier. While Trunks is gonna be ranked Trunks is gonna be ranked higher than Mai. Then you got both present and future Zeno, which both of them are going to be a solid D. Okay, let's see. All of the angels and gods of destruction. Okay, no, I already know where I'm gonna put this one. She's obnoxious. She's obnoxious. She's one of the. She's from one of the universes that I despise. Actually, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure most Dragon Ball fans, and I mean most of them, will come to an agreement that Chi-Chi, not only Chi-Chi, but Ribrianne is one of the most dumbest Dragon Ball characters, and if not the most stupidest, characters ever to exist in the Animeverse. They did not deserve to be there. Same with you. Same with you. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, all of the angels from each universe. Actually, hold on. You were alright, I guess. So I'm gonna just give you a D tier. But everyone else, every angel from the series, I'm gonna just give y'all E tier since y'all were just there. That was it. You guys were just there. You ever seen the Hotel Transylvania movies? I think I've seen one of them. And that was it. I never really had any interest in Hotel Transylvania. I think I'm gonna give the Grand Priest like a solid B. Like, he seemed like he was an important character. But yeah, I think I missed an angel. So now we got the Supreme Kais and the God of Destructions. Yeah, the rest of these guys are just going on E tier since these guys did not. These guys didn't really matter. Kitella from Universe 4. I hated that mouse. No. You're going F tier. I hated you with a passion. Even before the tournament. Yeah, no, just no. Like I was glad that that he was like one of the universes that so happened to be erased from the tournament that were participating in the tournament of power. So yeah. you're going on B tier as well. Okay, let me read your chat real quick just to take a break. How is it already 10:52 already? Oh my goodness. You actually saw the second movie in theaters back in 2015. I think it was legit just me and my parents. Nobody else was there. Never seen the first movie, and only saw the clips of the third one. Did not care for the fourth one at all. Okay. Cool. Okay, back to... How did I miss an angel? Okay. All the angels that were participants for the tournament, bro, you might be here for 5 hours, no cap. I really hope not. I really hope not. Oh my goodness. Okay. All of these Supreme Kais. Okay, I hated this Supreme Kai actually. You're going in F tier because you were also obnoxious during the tournament. Same with you. You were obnoxious as well. I am tired, y'all. Like, oh my goodness. I am tired. Okay, so I think now we have the Gods of the Struggle. Actually, no. I'm speedrunning this for real, y'all. You were obnoxious, so I'm just give you an F tier. Same with you. You weren't really there. You weren't really there. Bergamo. Okay, his brothers are going on E tier, but Bergamo himself, I actually thought he was actually a good character. So you know what? I'm actually gonna give him C tier. He wasn't too bad. Okay, who's next? Okay, then you got Universe 11. Actually, Android 17. No. Android 17 from Dragon Ball Super, I'm gonna give him a B tier. Yeah, I'm gonna rank him higher than the 17s that we have from Z, GT, and everything else. How many rows are left? So much I've lost count, but you know what? I'm actually gonna count the characters that I know from that I know already. They're from like Super, as well as the Super movies and Dynamite. Okay, but let's speedrun this actually. Topo, I think I'll give him a D tier. I'll give him D. It wasn't too bad. I know one person who really does not like Jiren, but you know what? I could care less what she thinks. And this is just me personally. I actually really like Jiren's character. So I'm putting him on A tier simply because, you know, he's goated. I wish they could do more with this character. I can't speak. Okay. But yeah, Wild Boy, I really don't know how many rows we got. Okay, I really like Dispo. Dispo was actually hilarious. So I think for him, I'm actually gonna give Dispo. I'm giving him B tier since he's really good. cauliflower and kale. Oh my. Both of them are going good. Both of them are going in F tier. End of discussion. I don't like them. Same with these girls right here, and the rest of Universe 2. Actually, no. This guy's gonna get an E. And then as for the rest of these participants that were from the Tournament of Power, I'm actually gonna give them all an E tier, since I really wasn't fond of the rest of them. But yeah, everyone else from the Tournament of Power, I'm just give them E tiers, since I never really, cared much about them. Let's see. Yeah, nope. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the same thing with these Pride Troopers. They're gonna be years long. Come on, I really wish I can speed this up. Okay, Kefla and Nani Laza I might change my opinion about. So, okay. Ani Laza is going to get... Dang, look how many characters are in E tier. Oh my goodness. Ani Laza is going in C tier, while Kefla, just like killing Cauliflower, F tier. Get out of my face. Okay, and then we got King Vegeta from Dragon Ball Super. Okay, no. I hated Paragus in Broly, so he's going in F tier. King Vegeta is going. King Vegeta from the Broly movie is going in D tier. Let's just be personal. Broly himself from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie is going A tier. Yes, I really like that Broly better than Z Broly. You, I forgot who you were, but I know for a fact you were in the Broly movie, so you're gonna be in here. I really liked Bardock and Super, so you're also going Actually, you're gonna be in B. Guinea. Guinea from superhero. Did I say superhero? No. Super is going to C tier. Chilai is going in C or D tier. She's going in D tier. Same with what's his face that I forgot. Lemo, was it? I don't know. And then you got Frieza's henchmen that I completely forgot who they were. Okay, we're done with Broly. Now we got superhero. Okay, this guy right here was actually voiced by the same voice actor who voices Mario in the Mario games. So I'm gonna give him a solid C tier. Since he's really good. You're getting an F since I don't like you from Fighter Z. Dr. Hedo, I'll admit, is going to be C tier. Okay, next up we have the Gammas. Then after that, we'll finally move on to the final segment, which is Dragon Ball Daima. And after that, we can finally end the stream. So Gammas 1 and 2 are both going in B tier, since I really think they're cool. Last but certainly not least, Cell Max, which is going in A tier since he's just a knockoff version of Cell. Alright, so I am ignoring the manga since I have not read the manga in so long, which leaves me to this one last row, that being Dragon Ball Daima. So let's start off with King Goma. I think sure enough you're gonna be in D tier since he wasn't like the best villain in my opinion. He really wasn't. And to be honest, like, though I did have fun watching Dragon Ball Daima, it was really good. But Goma wasn't the best villain, in my opinion. He really wasn't. Okay, they got Degasu and what's her face? I really don't like this woman at all. But I'll admit, Degasu is going to be D tier. He wasn't too bad in my opinion, but the sister, that being what's her face, I don't know what her name is. She's annoying. Well, not annoying, but like creepy in a way. I really don't like her. And then that one animal from Daima is going to be tier since he really didn't serve purpose. Same with you. Didn't serve a purpose, and then you were only there just to bring Goku and everyone else back to their normal selves. So you are going in D tier, obviously. And then Neva is going in D tier as well, since he was just only there to guide everyone else, and that was it. Majin Ku and Majin Du. I'll admit Majin Ku was funny, so I guess I'll put him in C tier since, you know, he was hilarious. So like that, he was iconic in the show. Majin Du is going in E tier since I never really him so much. The knockoff versions of the Ginyu Force, and especially her, are all going on F tier. Like, these guys never served a purpose to begin with. Gonna Fly Now is such a good song. Yeah, indeed. You're going in E tier since you never served a purpose. You were only there just to put the evil third eye in Goma. So yeah. Up next we have the father and like this person, which I think I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the D tier, honestly, since you were just there. You were just like he was just there to give Goku, Vegeta, and everyone else a ride. So that was it. Okay. He was just there to get everyone else to meet up with Goku. That was just it. He's going to E. And then finally, the last, let me count. The last 10 people that we can put on a tier list before we can finally end stream. Finally. But before that, let me read some of the comments. Is it a coincidence that your favorite songs were all used to be in Rocky 4, like Eye of the Tiger, Living in America, and Hearts on Fire were all used to Rocky 4? Oh yeah, that is kind of a coincidence. But yeah. Oh, let's rank all these. Let's rank the last 10 people. Starting with the Tamagami. The first Tamagami is going to be. He's D tier. Whoa. The third Tamagami also D tier, while the second Tamagami C tier. Okay. Up next we have the Z Fighters and everyone else. Supreme Kai Mini, we're gonna give him C tier. Pansy, I don't know why. I'll give her a solid D. She's gonna be D tier. I'm sorry. Like, I know there are some people who actually like Pansy as a character, but not me. Like, she's just not a chief. Right. Glorio though. Glorio. He's going on S tier to be honest. Or actually no, A tier actually. Glorio is actually a good character in my book. Bulma Mini is also going in A tier. Like, I don't know why, but it seems like out of all of the Dragon Ball series, Bulma Mini is actually a lot nicer than than she is as an adult. Like in Dragon Ball, like in OG Dragon Ball Z, and in Super, like Bulma was just, I don't know why she was mean sometimes, but like in Diamond, she's actually really really kind. I think Piccolo Mini, I'm going to. Did I lose Piccolo Mini already? You've got to be kidding me. Hold on, Control Z. Oh god, where did I put Piccolo? Dang. I know for a fact that it put up on E tier. Okay, there he is. Never mind. Piccolo Mini. He's going on A tier, to be honest. And then Goku and Vegeta Mini. Finally, Vegeta Mini is gonna go on S tier, while Goku Mini is gonna be A tier. And then put Vegeta. We're done. We're finally done with this tier list. Oh my goodness. It's over. It's over, finally. We're finally done. I'm gonna see who's, without using my PC, I'm actually gonna go ahead and see who's live. So I can go ahead and do this. We're finally done with this tier list. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I don't know when I'm coming back to the platform, to be honest, since I'll be out of town for I think for 5 or 6 weeks at the very least. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, I don't know when I'm coming back, since I will be taking a long hiatus, from the internet actually. So yeah. But with that, y'all, we're finally done with this tier list. If you guys want to chat with me personally, the link to my Discord server is in the description. To on that platform, you guys get to talk about that's anything anime related, anything news related, just random stuff in general. And if you guys want to check out my social medias, I also have that in the description box below, to where we're on Discord, Instagram, Twitch, and all that stuff. You'll actually get to see what I do off YouTube, or if you guys want to just see the next time when I go live or make a video on the platform. Those social medias that I have in the link to the description will be the place for you guys to be. But with all that being said, that's it for the stream. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys, I don't know when, to be honest. Take care. Have a good night, y'all.